Welcome to Student Spotlight, a presentation of College Success Arizona. This program features the hardworking college students who have earned scholarships from College Success Arizona and are pursuing their educational goals and career passions. Today on Student Spotlight, we interview Channeyla Garcia.
I was born right here in Phoenix, Arizona, and I was raised right here in Phoenix, Arizona.
And you're how old currently?
I am currently 22 years old.
And where did you graduate from high school?
I graduated from Paradise Valley High School.
And you're attending Arizona State University?
Yes, the West Campus.
And what is your course of study?
So I am currently a political and a communication major. I have a BA in both, getting a BA in both.
And you expect to graduate with your undergraduate degree when?
In May of 2017, this year.
And what do you want to do so far as a career? Do you have a dream job?
So my overall goal, my dream would be to become an attorney for some sort of like nonprofit or advocacy organization. That's kind of my overall goal.
So that means you're going on to law school, or you plan to?
Yeah, that's my goal. So I've looked at certain schools, and I'm considering, I have to take my LSAT and do all the steps to, take on that next step.
Arizona State University has Sandra Day O'Connor Law School. Are you trying to get in there, or are you just looking at a number of schools?
It's one of my options. It's definitely one of my top options because I know that it's, a pretty solid school. Academically, it's pretty good, and so I've heard good things about it. So it's definitely one of my picks.
And tell me what your undergraduate degree is again?
Political science and communication.
What is driving this interest in becoming an attorney? And by the way you described it, probably for a nonprofit? It's
just been something that I've been wanting to do since I was younger, since I even thought of college in like 5th grade. It stuck with me, and I've become more and more passionate about it just because I guess I'm so passionate about people. And now that as I've grown up and I've seen the different dilemmas that people go through and the mistreatments or just the injustices, that sort of like kept me on that path.
So do you see yourself possibly working for maybe the ACLU or an immigration rights organization, advocacy organization, something in that vein?
Yeah, definitely. Especially, like I said, just like growing up in these times right now and being aware of what's going on, it's definitely, that's sort of like, just recently I've been like, like nonprofit is what I want to do. So, yeah, this is definitely something like ACLU is like awesome. I think that'd be great.
And describe your college experience. You're wrapping it up pretty much, your undergraduate portion of it at least. Is it a sense of relief, accomplishment? What are you feeling at this point?
It's definitely an accomplishment. And it's like a little bit of anxiety of going into the real world now. It was awesome. I also wasn't expecting, I didn't know what I had signed up for, but it was a cool experience, and it definitely, I appreciate my education a whole lot more because I know what it means. So it definitely opened up my eyes and my mind.
Now, are you one of those people that college came relatively easy for you, or did you struggle?
Fortunately, I think it was relatively easy. I definitely, academically, I always had the support of my parents, and I was fortunate enough to do pretty well in school. And then as far as like getting through the process of registering for college and even, knowing where to even start, I was very, very, very fortunate and had help all the way through. So I definitely don't think that I would have been as easy or even known what to do. So I definitely appreciate the help from all those people, even from way back in like elementary school, who helped me get to where I am now.
And you mentioned earlier the LSAT law school admittance test. Is that what that is?
Yes.
Now, do you have to write an LSAT for each law school, or you just write one LSAT and then try to get into a number of schools?
I believe you just take one and you send it into a number of schools.
Because that wouldn't be much fun if you had to write a bunch of them, right?
I would definitely reconsider my decision in that case.
No, I understand. And you mentioned your family. How supportive have they been throughout first middle school and grade school, high school, and college?
They've been there with me the whole way. They definitely went to all my school events. They supported me through everything. If they had to, I was part of a a scholarship program growing up, and they had to go to like parenting classes to know, how to support a college student, and they went to those courses, and I watched my parents really, really help me and be there for me.
And College Success Arizona, you earned the scholarship, which provides up to $6,000 per year. Can you talk about how that financial support has been helpful?
So that financial support has been great. I've been fortunate enough I don't owe ASU any money. So being part of, College Success, it's just been awesome. They've truly financially helped me. I can't even thank them enough. It's definitely helped my college experience be a lot smoother. I'm not stressed out or worried about that. I can just focus on school.
And College Success also provides the scholarship winners with a success advisor, essentially an academic advisor. In your case, it's Matt Sotelo. Can you talk about how Matt has worked with you throughout college?
Yeah, so Matt's been great. I think I met Matt my sophomore year at ASU. It was Angie, but Matt came into the picture, and he always very cool, and he helped me and supported me and pushed me to do the things I needed to do, because sometimes I would procrastinate, and he would keep up on me, and he helped me get some resources. So he's definitely been very helpful, and I appreciate him.
For middle and high school students, maybe back in Paradise Valley, other places listening to this, do you have some advice as they consider their own college careers?
So I would tell them that there's definitely going to be obstacles. Nothing is going to be easy. Just because anything that's worth having is going to be hard to get, but it's worth it. Going to any college, any form of education is empowering, and it really it really helps you change the world in any way, shape, or form. So I would encourage them to just push through anything that's obstructing them from going any further in their education.
And as you look back, you mentioned you graduated high school 2013. You're about to graduate from ASU with your bachelor's degree. How have you changed? How do you feel different now with this graduation coming up versus that graduation 4 years ago? There must be a whole lot of change that has occurred.
Yeah, I definitely was like a naive little child when I graduated high school. So this time around, I definitely feel like not that I didn't have a purpose when I was younger, but I definitely feel like I have to do something now. That I've learned a lot and endured a lot during college, so it's helped me growing up, and I feel like I have something I need to do for my community.
And can you say what has been the best part of college?
The best part of college, I would definitely say, is meeting the different people, my peers, like in my classes and all that. You meet very different people, some that, we come all from different backgrounds at times, so it was interesting to see how we all thought very differently and critically, but I think that every individual has something to offer, so I think that's one of the best things.
Thank you, Channeyla, for the interview and for working so hard to make a difference in our community.